International. That's how we're going to say them today. Because
Blacklist.
Yeah, boy. 500 points on the board, Husky. Crazy, right? All right. So let's see in here. Special spawns, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on your left-hand side as we fly into Bermuda. This is match number 1, Husky, of the grand finals.
And I was just about to point out, right? So Baby Cobra is now officially Black Cobra. You just showed me the Wikipedia. I was just about to say maybe he should change to Black Mamba. Both works. Both works for them. And obviously all eyes are on Blacklist International. Even without the minus 80 infraction points for GeekFam, Blacklist International at one point have overtaken GeekFam just through raw skills and effort. So that is a huge statement from this team, and it's great to see them getting picked up.
Absolutely, man. Now, I hope and pray that Freedom Rumble or any of the other squads do not come across each other, because I want to present to you something, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And that was just a quick Google earlier, right? I was sharing it with Husky. I Googled Black Cobra's name. Black Cobra. Why Black Cobra? Like Husky said, he could have gone with Black Mamba. Sounds a little bit more spicy. He held on to the Black Cobra. Just a simple Google, a Wikipedia result will show you that the Black Cobra, also known as the Forest Cobra, I hope to God nobody starts fighting right now. The Forest Cobra is the largest true cobra species with a record 3.2 meters long ever caught in the wild, right? And that is so fitting. That is so fitting for the monster at MCP thus far. And Blacklist International is stepping in here, and not only are they giving these guys confidence that, hey, go in there once again, but this time we will back you up. You know, this guy, I don't know, man. He has evolved. He's a I can't say it, but this guy is an evolved monster, all right? You can't keep him in your pocket, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He's an evolved monster about to go on a rampage in here today.
Yeah, we even went through the effort to do mathematical calculations. He's the most effective player in the entire league. No one has even came close. Even if you look at the comparison among the top 3 fraggers just now, his stats are just way
unbelievable
above everyone else's stats. So that is a huge thing. But of course, we have GeekFam as well on the screen, a team that dominated the first half of the league, and as the meme always say, they had it in the first half. Not gonna lie, second half not too hot for GeekFam, but this is a clean slate, so perhaps Redemption will be the name for this team.
And we speculated, I would have to say, that could it be that GeekFam was hiding some of its strategies, right? Because you can't go from Almighty Slayer to, you know, a pure noob at instances, right? and that's exactly what GeekFam has shown. But this could just be pure trickery at its finest level, Husky. And that's exactly what I'm waiting to see GeekFam show us in here today. It's going to be the Supreme Assault Forces as well, as they will hold on to their hangar, going in here, keeping a close eye on their vicinity and picking up all of the loots that they can find, Husky. SAF themselves, they haven't done too shabby for themselves at all.
Yeah, and just like our host predicted, it's probably going to be a slower game 1. Everyone just playing it safe. No conflict just yet. Almost 4 minutes into the game. SAF, one of the few teams who were battling for their lives for the majority of the league, right? They were competing with Wheels, they were competing with STP, Son of a Gun. At one point, they were fighting against VPH Velocity to stay in the top 12, and they persevered to barely squeeze in 11th place. But we might have our first contact between AV Ligers and Freedom Rumble, 2 teams that have high frag volumes throughout the entire league, 2 teams that were super aggressive and very precise with their execution, and that might just be the best way to kick off the first game.
Oh, absolutely, Husky. You know, everyone has the fire, man. Everybody has the fire. All these 12 teams in here, they are all champions, right? But the greatest champion, they know when to ignite the spark. Who will be the greatest champion amongst the 12 squads in here? Like we've talked about already, this is a clean slate. They're just eyeing each other right now. AV Ligers, Freedom Rumble. Things are about to get spicy, Husky.
Yep. Exactly. VSS in the hands of Drax as well. So that weapon can pack a huge punch, and these kind of snipes early on can definitely put you on the back foot, but it seems like AV Liger is kind of caught wind, and in fact, we talked about aggression. Look at where they're going straight for the blood as Red Panda will be the one to lead the charge. They are crashing into the vicinity of Freedom Rumble, but I talked about this, the VSS from Drag is gonna down Shogun on his way towards the building, and that's already the first blood drawn by Freedom Rumble. But since AV Ligers have decided to commit, they gotta go for this right here, right now. It is still winnable, 3 versus 4, not too big of a deal. Let's see if they can rush this second floor. As the rest of Freedom Rumble, they are all cornered up in the spot. They sent 2 guys to the first floor. This might be a huge flank if it works out. Absolutely bombed and taken up by MS-25. That's 2 down for AV Ligers, and their aggression has not really paid off, as now they will get overwhelmed by the members of Freedom Rumble. Jaboy was going to be the third one on chopping block. Popstars get down as Apav will take Red Panda down. Jaboy was the last man alive, and it seems like Freedom Rumble blood as they slay the Ligers and take them out.
Freedom Rumble. They've rumbled all the way through those 6 weeks, and they step in here. The Ligers want to be aggressive. They took them on. What a defensive position. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, as we take a quick look at the highlights, at the wipeout that was brought upon by Freedom Rumble on the aggressing AV Ligers. What a beautiful opener for the day. Cobbs got taken down there, Husky, but the backup came sweeping in, and Freedom, they are gonna continue rumbling on the day. It's gonna be Geek Fam right now, right in front of you, ladies, German boys and girls. Are they gonna be in trouble? Because Geek Fam, a lot of questions have been asked about them thus far, Husky.
Yep.
6 rounds to answer.
Yeah, and they actually saw Do Easy, but Do Easy were able to get away. And just now, that sequence was the main difference between AV Ligers and Freedom Rumble. Sure, both teams are have aggressive players, but the main distinction is that Freedom Rumble are just way cleaner when it comes to these holes, when holding down a fort, going for a siege. AV Ligers, they have the brawn, but sometimes they kind of lack on the tactical side, and that has absolutely costed them. They bomb out with no points at all, not even a single kill. So that's going to be a few bad. But we also have Do Easy, a team that is in a worse position than AV Ligers. Negative 40 beginning because of that 5-minute penalty infraction that was just thrown onto them.
Yeah, and that was quite a timely encounter right after I said everyone has the fire, but champions know when to ignite the spark. And that's exactly what AV Ligers were. They went in there, they were the aggressors, but it was Freedom Rumble who proved to be the champions. They knew exactly when to respond, and when they lit that spark, well, I guess they roasted a Liger today. It's gonna be auto knockout. Ladies, German boys and girls, steady squad in front of you as well. 11 other squads on the map, all trying to avoid each other, buying themselves time, but you know the kind of calamity that brings forth around the 15th to 16th minute now, Husky. We've seen it happen so many times already.
Yeah, so there's only been one team that got knocked out, so we are definitely gonna see and expect a very catastrophic or a very chaotic fight between multiple teams later on into the game. We did see Steady Squad on our screen just now, and recently there was an article released on them, and they are the definition of flowers and friendship. A bunch of friends came together to play Free Fire, and now they are in a major league, just one step away, or should I say 6 rounds away from potentially representing our region to the World Series, or at least qualifying for the next major. This is a huge journey for Steady Squad, and about to run into their first roadblock, which will be Fast Q and Y.
Yeah, man. I mean, and on what you were saying earlier, right, Husky? What a dream, right? What a dream to come across, to come together as gamers, to come together as friends, and then to build yourselves up through that friendship to reach this stage. So beautiful. And it's gonna be Fast Q and Y who strikes first. Axel, blue wall right in front of him, and there's gonna be the defense. Here comes the time turner. It's going to be shots taking those shots. Lemon receiving as well. It's going to be Steady Squad. Yun will pull out his blue wall. 28 HP and he will survive for the time being. FSK, they are in trouble right now. Totally out in the open. It is going to be Spain right here with the cover. Yun taken down on the ground. Can they go in for the save? And it's going to be Lemon that goes in for the wipe. A 4-on-3 situation breaks down Husky.
Fast Q and Y, they were not landing those shots. You have to land those important shots, and in fact, they even had stationary targets. I believe Lemon was pretty exposed, but Fast and White were just not able to capitalize on those opportunities. And then look at the discipline of Steady Squad. They were like, we got one, all right, let us all regroup and evacuate from the area. We do not need to take unnecessary risks. These kind of points, they do accumulate. And remember, you know, Steady Squad was one of those teams that steadily climbed up the leaderboard when we didn't, you know, pay much attention to them.
Steady, man.
At one point, they were even top 3. That's how far they made it.
I mean, top 3, yes, they just in that 4th spot, right? And I don't shame them for it at all. What a journey! What a steady rise to perfection! What a steady rise into our hearts and into our minds. You know, true champions are remembered, and Steady Squad, they are going to be one of those teams that are remembered, right? And look at the gameplay. They move away, but here comes trouble.
Yep, Blacklist International right behind Fast and White, but we did see Combs getting taken down. He stepped on a landmine, I believe, planted by Views, so that is going to be unfortunate, but it's still not out just yet. His team should be able to bring him back up if they are nearby, so we can expect Views to take on a Freedom Rumble later on if they ever decide to clash. Geek Fam also near where Steady Squad is, as they just left the area, but look at the map on your bottom side, the southern side of the map. We do have Fast and White. They just ran into Blacklist International. This is going to be pretty interesting because Ajim will start things off by taking out Stain, and Fast and White, they've already had lost guys, so this is going to be pretty bad. They are outnumbered as Stain will be secured, as Ali will have to heal himself back up. They do manage to down Ajim, but it's not enough. He gets picked back up, and Neil comes in with the Vector Kimbo from the side. Cobra! Now, can you better delete him! The glue wall from his teammate actually keeps him alive, and the rest of the backup, they are dead. Blacklist International, they with the response. Noob is down as SWAT comes back in. Steady Squad, they want to rejoin his party, as SWAT will also chip in a bit of effort to take down the members of Blacklist International, as Newbie will be taken out. Ali, the last one to left alive. Phoenix gets down by Steady Squad as Blacklist shows up to wipe Fast QMY, and Steady Squad, they're not done just yet. They want to show Blacklist International what they're made of, as Cobra just gets revived, but those domes are expiring. The Blue Zone is closing in. They're going to be forced to push into Steady Squad, so Steady Squad now, they have the vantage point. Jim gets knocked down for the second time as Manflan, Cobra, and Phoenix will have to stick together. Gets absolutely bombed. Steady Squad with the vantage point. Steady Squad with a good decision. Steady Squad with the perfect shot will down 3 from Blacklist International, and Phoenix will be the last one left alive, but he has nowhere to go. Surrounded by the Steady Squad. Cobra gets eliminated. Manflan might be put out of commission pretty soon. 2 seconds is enough to bring him back up, but Steady Squad, they will just hold. Therefore, no rush is needed. Please don't take care of Manflan, and Phoenix is gonna surrender himself to fate. This is where he will try his best to get some exit fresh, but look at where Steady Squad is. They are already leaving the area. They don't need to stay there. The Blue Zone is starting to hurt. Manflan gets put to sleep. Phoenix left alive, but I don't think it's gonna be for long.
Oh my goodness! Welcome to the grand finals of the MCP Major. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a beautiful match we have on our hands. Blacklist International, touted to be the favorites. They just got taken out, right? And it's so early in the game, but the way that little Black Cobra slithered in and out, alert, nervous, and considered to be very dangerous in the real world, but in the free fire world, he keeps his name alive. He does that name justice. It's gonna be Divinity right now, bringing it on. Batman with a quick nade, gem ball. Oh, beautiful nade. Pulls out the time taker. It is gonna be Dune Wall nades, blue wall in front of him, and it looks like Divinity wants to take this on. Do easy right there in front of them. It's gonna be a 4-on-4 situation, Husky.
Yeah, Do Easy, they've already started this grand finals with a handicap, so the insult to injury would be if they get taken out by Divinity. It seems like Divinity, they have made enough progress, but Bayet puts that to a stop, as that Nade will take out Batman. Divinity with one man down, needing to push into the safe zone with the UAV on top of them, revealing their location. This is just bad to worse for DVT, but they gotta go in. The last guy to survive from Blacklist International will blow out guns out as Phoenix gets the point for his team. Voidface not be able to make it out as AKO from below will take him out as Divinity caught between 3 different teams, and now it's gonna be Shira gets his revenge and takes out Blacklist International, but that is all she wrote, as Divinity will be the second one to fall in Knife ninth place. Steady Squad now. They're gonna join the party. They just took out Fast and why? They took out Blackers International, and Do Easy about to be their next meal.
Yeah, boys, steadily moving in. Do Easy. Is it gonna be easy? Soda GRX taking those shots, and it looks like it is gonna be not enough for the Slay. Shots, he will receive them too, but it's gonna be Steady Squad. We've talked about how they have steadily rised up into our hearts, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but can they steadily wipe out the hopes and dreams of Do Easy in this match as well? Soda GRX, he will right now bail from this situation. Look at the blue zone closing in on Steady Squad. Suwa receiving those shots, and it looks like Steady Squad might just get wiped. How will they respond in such a situation? It's gonna be Baez in here, and he's gonna gatekeep. XL gets knocked, but it's not easy. It's not enough. Steady Squad still alive, Husky.
Yeah, Steady Squad, they gotta fight to Do Easy and Geek Fam. Because in Geek Fam, they're slowly positioning themselves to gatekeep Steady Squad from moving into the safe zone. And we've seen this situation before. Steady Squad get eliminated from this match, and there's nothing much that they can do. The circle is just not in their favor. AKO chipped in as well. SAF takes on VPH Velocity as Geek Fam about to run into the meat grinder, which is Freedom Rumble, who have been holding that spot for the entirety of the game. We talked about this, right? The 15-minute critical match breaking point will be where all these teams run into each other, as Easy now is going to catch from AKO. Not going to make it out as AKO hold the fort, and Geek Fam now they're going to try and take out VPH Velocity, who were just in conflict with SAF. AKO going for a bit of a rotation. Shura getting shot at, but McGrory with the grenade launcher will take out Embelori for Views, and Views Lace will take on SAF. This is conflict on multiple fronts. Geek Fam managing to push on forward, but the team that stands in between them is going to be Freedom Rumble and AKO. Let's see how they deal with this as Views gets eliminated by SAF.
Oh, absolutely, man. Freedom Rumble just waiting for the opportunity to take on Geek Fam. And here's the thing, right? Geek Fam, 6 rounds to answer. Are they going to start with Freedom Rumble? And here we go. Up is knocked down by Shura already. First blood gets drawn. Up is going to get taken out. Hazik is going to go in for the push, but it looks like it's all okay for Geek Fam, as they will be a 4-man squad in a bit. SAF, on the other hand, they have already lost one team. Oh, a bomb! It was the nade by Hazik that did that damage, but is that the opener? Is Geek Fam going to go in for the wipe? Upis moves in, but show you, Rex taken down, up on the ground, licking the little dust off the floor. VPH Velocity bows out. It's going to be Exec in here as well. Upis Hazik on the ground. Show you, it's a 2-man show so far. Blue zone coming through, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can they do it? They're going for the double wipe as well. It's a double kill coming through, and SAF has gone through the exit, but it's still Geek Fam in here. Exec holding on.
Oh, that's so close. They were trying to keep him alive. And look at where Combs is. At the corner and on top of the hill is the Tigers. It's AKO, full squad. This might just be their first blood for this run. In fact, they don't want to wait. You know what? We're this booyah. They're gonna take out Miro. Ambush and AKO. You cannot throw away. Zen takes out Cobb, and now it's winnable for Geek Fam. Zen takes out Exact. Abin is still alive. Geek Fam goes down. AKO. Draw the first booyah of the grand finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.